Hello everybody, what's going on? My name is Heen, and today we're back in Gotcha Car Spotlight. And this time on Gotcha Car Spotlight we have Savana. And Savana is quite an interesting looking car, and a lot of people weren't really sure what this car was. And you really have to know a good deal about cars to understand which car this is, or be a strict Mazda fan, because this car that we have here is the Mazda RX-7. I'm sorry, did I say 7? No, RX-6? 4? No, it's the RX-3. There we go. This is the Mazda RX-3, and I believe it did feature a rotary engine, which is where the RX series idea kind of came from. So, with that being said, let's chop right into the drift shop. Take a look at this car. As you can see, I have the BT variant of this car, meaning that getting the ST variant wasn't very easy. I don't think it was that expensive was the issue. I think it was just that not a lot of people have it, and you can see why. So, first thing we have here are the decals for this car. The first one is this little bit of stripe design here. We got some that appear on the back here. I'll go on to the bottom, sides here, and on the hood. And the color changes. Okay, it definitely has black in it, so you can't change it exactly, but yeah, you can do a little bit with it. And the next one, oh, I'm sorry, that looks a little weird. There we go. Is this little racing livery here? I don't like that really. How they backwards it. Maybe that was intended. But I do believe this design is reminiscent of like I don't know, like some of those like rallies that they'd have, the on-road rallies, where like the older cars. I think it fits in that kind of era being a old Japanese car. So pretty cool liveries, won't lie. Let's jump into the aero kits for this car, and unfortunately there are no aero kits for this car. I did see some really cool, drop kits for this car to make it look like really mean and low to the ground, and those look really cool. However, none available in Drift City, which is a bit unfortunate. And as for wheels, no custom wheels either. It's running out of ideas, but I think anything you could really pair up with that would look pretty cool indeed. And as for the wings, sorry, those are booster wings. Well, it actually doesn't matter. I would be able to find out pretty fast there. No, there is no wings for this car either. So the next thing we're going to look at are the stats for Savana. And you can hear the sound as we drive over to the dealership. Take a look at these stats. And as you can see at the making of this video, I am all caught up with the gotcha cars, because Savana was the one most recently released. However, there is going to be an update to Drift City tomorrow, so be prepared for another one. So here we are with Savana, and as you can see the stats, we have 264 speed, 278 acceleration, 83 durability, and 195 boost. And, well, the speed and acceleration definitely show that it's a racing car. Not that good of a racing car, though. The stats are kind of reminiscent of older gotcha cars, I'll be honest. I mean, the stats aren't that impressive. And the boost is, it's pretty good. I won't lie. The boost is very nice. And the durability, well, it's 83. It's much higher than some of the previous gotcha cars, but, I feel like you can't go halfway. 83 is still going to do better than a gotcha car with a 7 or 14 durability, but I don't think it'll do very good in general as a hub car. And while we're here, we can take a look at the bonuses right here. And you don't need a translator to figure out what those bonuses are. And I have the BT variant to show you that only one of them passes on to that. On the BT variant, you get plus 5 kilometers per hour to top speed. And on the ST variant, you get plus 5 kilometers to top speed and plus 10 kilometers per hour to top speed. Meaning that this thing is very fast. Probably the fastest car in Drift City, for sure. With those bonuses at V9, you could probably get this thing to be the fastest. The bonuses are just ludicrous. At least I think that's the case. I mean, some of the other cars in the game might get pretty close. But unfortunately, it doesn't have any bonuses like a booster recharge time or speed reduction on crash, which people are really looking for in a racing car. So those bonuses are kind of, kind of fishy. You can't just go all speed, you know what I mean? So, let me place my final verdict on Savana. Savana is it's a very interesting looking car. I think it looks pretty cool. Unfortunately, there is no aero kit for it. I was really hoping to be an aero kit for it, and if there was, I would have given it a much higher rating. No rims, which is okay because it's pretty customizable. The decals on it are okay. The Mito decal being kind of bad, and the real world currency one being pretty good. Look at that. Its racing performance is debatably good. It's good. Um, Definitely a lot of speed. Acceleration is pretty good too. Will definitely treat you right if you're racing this car. Don't get me wrong. It is a good racing car. Hov car, nothing special there. Not do not use the car in Hov. There are definitely 100 better choices for that. And as for Neo, no bonuses in Neo because the only ones you get are for a kilometer per hour increase. So none there. So for Savannah, because of the weird bonuses and the stats not being that overwhelming, I'm going to give Savannah a 6 out of 10. I really wanted to give this car like a 7 or 8 out of 10 if it had like a really cool body kit that made it look like those really custom looking old style Japanese cars. Yeah, they have a lot of aftermarket stuff going on for them, and this car is no exception. If you look on Google Images, you see a lot of customized versions of this RX-3. So, what did you guys think of my rating? If you guys agreed with my rating, give me your support. I need it. But if you didn't, I mean, if you really like Savannah, I mean, go ahead. I'd really like to hear why. I mean, you might know more about the RX-3 than I do. If you think I was being too nice to it, yeah, I'd really like to know why. I think the bonuses are, could bring it up to that 6 out of 10, maybe even 7 out of 10 spot if it did have a little bit more going on for it. And yeah. So if you guys liked the video, make sure to give it a big fat like. And if you want to see more Drift City videos and more other gaming videos that I make sure to subscribe. And until next time, this is Heen, signing out.